Oh my god.
Oh, but the key's not my son. She said I am the one.
Hey, what's up? I just got back from Pai in North Thailand and I've just had the most incredible time. I literally just walked through the door like 20 minutes ago. I haven't even showered properly in days. As you can probably tell, I've had a week off from worrying about smudged makeup and chipped toenails, chipped nail polish, like not even shampooed my hair, and it's taken on this really awesome dreadling texture. So I'm gonna have to wash it out in a bit because I've got castings tomorrow. But I just wanted to like check in with everybody. I haven't done a body update in ages, and I like, okay, where do I start with this? I'm not so sure that the RawTill4 lifestyle is the best thing for me at the moment. The last few months I have been having some trouble keeping my measurements down, and that's been important for my job. Especially being here in Thailand, I wanted to come back here because the fruit quality is amazing and I wanted to give this lifestyle a proper go. The problem is for me personally, my agency in Thailand is very strict about measurements. If I was in India and India had amazing fruit, then it would be fine because they're not so strict with me there. And Indian clients prefer models a little bit bigger. But right now, modeling is what's paying my bills. I would like to have my focus completely on health, but I mean, right now my main focus is just traveling and my own personal growth and using my career to take me to the next step, because I'm transitioning out of modeling. I'm only going to be doing this for like another year or two, but it's just giving me that access to different countries that I need to go to build up contacts for the next thing that I'm going to transition into work-wise. But it's just, you know, this last week in Pi, it's just made me evaluate a few things. I have lost weight. Like I'm now at the measurements that my agency said that I should get to in order. They weren't sending me to any castings for, well, last season they didn't send me to any, and it was just lucky that I had, you know, a good network of clients who kept booking me and rebooking me, so it didn't matter that I wasn't going to castings. But they sent me to one casting last season because they didn't actually measure me last season, so they didn't know that you know, my weight wasn't, that it was so out of whack, like 2 inches or something. But they did send me to one casting for Harper's Bazaar Thailand, and Harper's Bazaar Thailand, I got a really, really good response from them. They said they loved my skin tone because it's quite different from most of the other girls here. They're all like super, super white. They asked me to pose in a bikini, and even though my measurements were out of whack, they booked me for, they wanted to do a health feature. Unfortunately, I lost my passport in Cambodia about a week before the shoot, and I had to go back to London. So I wasn't able to work for them. But when I spoke to my booker recently, which was when I first got back to Thailand, it was after a few weeks, you know, that post that I did actually record a post and try and upload it, but I lost my camera upload cable, and I haven't been able to order a new one yet because I've been traveling so much. But that's fine. All I was saying in it was like, hi, I'm in Bangkok, I'm eating jackfruit, it's great, and I'm still 2 inches bigger than I need to be, and my agency is telling me to lose weight. So they were actually withholding castings from me, and I said to my booker, well, I was the same measurements last season, you sent me to see Harper's Bazaar, and Harper's Bazaar booked me, so maybe you should send me on some castings. So they started sending me on some castings, and not last week, because I spent the whole week in Pi, but the week before, I did a full week of castings with all the other girls, and to be honest, I was a bit like, I don't really want to do this. Like, I already, I have enough confidence as a model now because I've been doing it for 10 years and my portfolio is really strong. So I can walk into a casting, and even if I am bigger than the other girls and older and shorter and all those other things, darker skin and everything, like anything that, I want to be insecure about, I just show them my portfolio and then the insecurities go away because I've proved myself. But unfortunately, like, I don't know, there was knowing that I wasn't at my full best and knowing that I was a lot bigger than my own personal best was affecting my confidence. So I did a week of casting. Some of them went well, some of them went not so well. Checked with my agency if I had any bookings, and I didn't. So I was just like, fuck this. Like, if I can't even be confident when I'm going, if I, like that, I mean, that's the main thing for getting jobs. It's not just how you look, but it's your energy and your confidence. And if I can't have that when I go to the jobs, then I'm not going to book work. It doesn't matter how good my portfolio is. So I had a friend who went up to Pi and he was telling me about it and how amazing it was. And I had a few days off where I didn't have any castings. I asked my agent, can I go? And she said yes. So I just went and stayed there for like a whole week. I was only going to go for like 3 days, but it's just so amazing up there. I just ended up like booking another night, and then eventually I was like, okay, I've had enough. But I lost a lot of weight when I was there, and I'll tell you how I did it. I did it the good old-fashioned way. I just didn't really eat while I was there. I just chilled out. I smoked a lot. I didn't really drink much alcohol, but I had like 3 drinks throughout the whole week. And it wasn't that I wasn't like I was starving myself or anything like that. I just wasn't hungry. Like I was just really chilled out and had some fruit every now and again. I'd have a fruit shake in the morning, and then when I'd get hungry in the evening, I'd have some rice and vegetables. But I really don't think that smashing in the carbs the way I was in London is going to make you lose weight. Like even after 2 years, I'm sorry, like maybe, I don't know that much about this lifestyle and I'm misinforming people, but like I need to lose I needed to lose the weight, and I don't have that much time that I can wait so many years for my measurements to drop down, because I'm not going to even be modeling then anymore. Like once I'm not modeling, then I can focus on health. But you know it was good. It was definitely a good thing that happened that I tried it, because I do feel amazing when I eat fruit. I really do, and I don't really need coffee that much anymore. Like if I'm not eating fruit, then I'll have some coffee. But generally, if I have like, I mean, even before I left for Pi, I was losing a little bit of weight because I was just eating less. I was not eating 3,000 calories a day. I was eating maybe 1,500 because that's what I'm used to. I was eating enough. I wasn't ever like going hungry. If I would get really hungry, then I would eat something. I'm not doing like what some of my friends are doing at the moment. Like one of my best friends is trying to get to Singapore for a contract there, and they want her to be really tiny, and she's not eating anything and she's starving herself. So I'm not doing that, but I'm not eating until I'm bursting. I'm not smashing it in. I'm not eating until I'm stuffed. I'm just eating until I'm satisfied. And for me, that is probably, I'm not counting calories at all, but that's probably about 1,500 calories. And then I slowly started to lose some of the weight that I put on when I was in London. Because when I was in London, the fruit wasn't that good quality, I mentioned before, and I was eating lots of potatoes, and something about London and the cold weather just makes you want to eat and eat and eat. Like, so yeah, okay, so I'm gonna like step back and you can see how much weight I've lost over the last week from not eating that much. Sorry, my room's a bit of a mess because I just got back, but this is where I'm at right now. I'm pretty happy. Like I measured myself just as soon as I got back, and my measurements are about what they were when I left. So yeah, you can see I'm not skinny. I've still got my curves and everything like that, and I don't want to be skinny either. I don't really like the look, but I just don't want my measurements to be so fucking huge as they were. Just be like toned, athletic, and yeah, that's about it. I've just been reassessing a few things. Like, it's not my main priority right now to detoxify myself. Like everybody's like, who's been commenting on this is like so into like detoxing, and like, yes, it is important to raise our vibration, especially like right now with all the kind of energy changes that are happening. But committing myself to a raw vegan diet right now, it's not where I'm at right now. I'm just trying to travel and like transition out of modeling. That's my main focus. But I need to make sure that I have that, you know, the money coming in while I'm doing it. And I just want to apologize to the community that right now I'm not going to be that guiding light and that inspiration, showing people that they can lose weight and maintain model measurements on a RawTill4 lifestyle, because I don't really have the time to do it. But I have been telling a lot of my younger friends who are still in modeling that they should try and get onto this lifestyle sooner rather than later, because they don't want to cause themselves more metabolic damage like I have, because I've been modeling for 10 years now and I'm going to be 30 in 2 months. So for me, maybe it was too late, but like, I am still eating high raw. I am still eating, I'm trying to keep to low fat, but at the same time, I'm not going to be that strict about it. Like, I would rather just have like a small meal that I can enjoy rather than loads and loads of like carbs that don't taste that good. You know, that's just where I'm at right now. And, you know, I guess maybe the transition is just going to take a little bit longer than I initially thought. It's not going to happen overnight. So yeah, I'm going to slowly increase my calorie intake, but right now I need to take care of my measurements, and I'm not going to allow myself to go through the process that I saw other girls who I met in Chiang Mai last year at the Fruit Festival, who had been raw, like their main focus was losing weight. I mean, my main focus is not just losing weight, it's also, you know, becoming lighter in density and raising my vibration. But right now I do still need to be grounded in the physical and keep my weight down just for my job, really. But there were other girls who were not models who were really, really worried about their weight, and I don't know why. Like, they looked fine, but they were worried about the fact that they hadn't lost anything in 2 years that they'd been raw vegan. And I'm just like, well, because you're eating loads. I don't know. I'm just checking in, and I'm just telling you where I'm at, like right now. I've lost some weight, and I'm really happy about it, and I did it by eating less. It's as simple as that. Sorry, that got really rambly towards the end. I mean, there's no real point to this. I'm just checking in, and I just wanted to show you like where my figure is at right now, where my measurements are at. I'm like 1 centimeter away from my contract measurements now, which is great. So maybe once I get back down to the measurements, then I'll slowly start increasing my calorie intake and keeping the fruit up. I do still think RawTill4 is great, but you know, right now I can't be eating as much as they recommend. So I just wanted to add my 2 cents to the debate, to the open source lifestyle that this has started to become, because I don't think that you can eat 3,000-4,000 calories when you've come from my kind of background of calorie restriction for 10 years and expect to lose weight in like a few months. That's just my personal opinion. Anyway, add your comments, good and bad. I really don't care like about haters and stuff like that. So just say what you want, give your opinion. And thanks for watching. I'm going to take a shower now, and I'm going to get rid of these. Oh, I wish I didn't have to. I wish I could keep my hair like this. Anyway, yeah, so I'm going to go take a shower, and then I'm going to go get a manicure and pedicure, because I've got like serious caveman hippie feet right now. It's been awesome, but I have to get back to like model life right now. So thanks for watching, and hit the like button if you like this video, or if you don't like it, then fuck off. And please subscribe. Thank you. See you later. Bye.